from miles away, but now I'm different, yeah, I'm okay. You had your reasons, you did your best, but the one you needed was someone else. I sat there waiting for you to change, then I realized you're not the one for me. I wanted space, you wanted trouble.
Hey guys, Almost Addicted here, and today I'm doing a different video. As you can see behind me, I found this nice little location. If you want to know the seed, it will be down in the description, and if you take a look at this on the screen now, you'll be able to get the coordinates from here. If not, you can just watch by and hopefully pick up something from it at the very least. Now, I really like this area, and I think we can do a lot with it. As you can see, it's got this nice archway there, and it's got a nice cave tunnel there, and if I just look around the area, it looks really nice. The only thing I've changed is I put a mushroom up there. I just thought it'd look better. Now what I'm going to do here, if you can see, I made a little hole here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a water bucket, and I've put a hole ready down into the ground. I'm just going to place one water block down there, going down into here, and then I'm going to change some of the landscape. Hopefully that goes down into there. Right, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change it around here. We can always add a lot more stuff to this, but I'm kind of wanting it to be part of the river down here. Maybe we can have a few locations where it drips down into, but I'm just going to clear enough space so we can get down here. We're going to put some houses up on those cliff sides and things like that. There's so much we can do with this. I just wanted to try and give it a little go and see how it came out. So we'll put some here, and it's got a little kind of waterfall down there. We can make it look a lot better. And this dripping down here. So we'll have to control the water a little bit, I feel. Like here, we can have it just dripping down in one location, and then so it looks less silly. Maybe here, block off of this here, and then we can lay it through so it flows a bit more even. Let's block it off here, and then have it flowing from here like this. Maybe fill that bit in, and then I'm just going to fill in all of this. We can always add some bone meal around the area, like here as well. It's going to look funny, so we can wrap it around the tree a little bit and extend this landscape a little bit. And now if you're working with stuff like this, you want to kind of work off your landscape. If your landscape doesn't look right, you can't always find the perfect seed, so sometimes you just have to innovate and obviously change it about. So I'm just kind of randomly picking up points here where I think the water might be good to flow. And we can have some here, and I might block it off to this point so it kind of comes off straight. I want it to kind of flow off straight, so I'm going to take that patch there. I might actually add an extra one here, and then I'd have to fatten this area up here. I might get a bit carried away with this one, I'm not sure. It depends how I feel. But yeah, so far that's alright. We can have that there, we can have this here, and we'll add a bit more landscape around there. So when the water flows down from here, it should flow nice and straight. We've got that bit kind of edging it. We'll take out some of this stuff here, and then we could maybe make some landscape around here like this. I mean, you can always do this and have bits covering it and stuff like that, but you can even expand it back here so it kind of looks like that, so it's still flowing. And then once you've added like bushes and trees around the area, it will look good. Trust, it will look good. So you want it kind of, you don't want too many square patches when you're doing a bit of landscape like this. Like here, it's too square. You can pick off some like this. Maybe something like this might look nice. Bring it back there, that flows down into there nicely. And yeah, this is where we can get some bone meal and kind of make it look like it's more blended in with the environment. Because it's quite plain around these areas. We can always add some sugar cane, we can put some stuff at the top there. We can add different flowers in, but around these sort of areas we could just grab our bone meal and kind of blend it in. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like. There you go. And look how much it blends in. Like we can bring some of this round like this, so it's less square, and you can add this going round. Really does make a difference to your landscape, and yeah, it looks good for it. Like these little bits here as well, just adding little bits of grass to it makes it look a bit more full and a bit more lived in. So that bit there is looking nice and it's coming down. I kind of want to make this part of something as well, so I'm going to be getting some of that out at a later date. We can always fill in like these little gaps here that we don't like. We can kind of make it look a bit more pretty. I like how this goes up here, but at the same time I want to kind of have this so we can get into the next cave over here. Hopefully we can block through. Let's have a little look. We'll come round here. We want this bit to now go into here. There we go, we've found it. So now we've got another cave system that goes through here and it comes out into this bit. So we could obviously put houses on this bit and you can get from one house to the other. Now for the houses, I'm going to try and do something where I'm doing a lot of copy and pasting. So I'm going to get a platform ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Something like this. Just so I can build a basic house from, and then we can use that basic house template for filling in the rest of the houses around the location. So I set stone. Right, okay. So this is what my basic house is going to look like. So I'm going to have one, maybe have a 3 gap there. And in fact, let's see. Could we have it like that? So there's 5 gaps in between here, like that, and we can do it with the oak, and we can have this going around here. It's going to be a basic house, but you kind of get the idea. So we've got that there. Pretty newbie house, but it's going to look awesome for it. So don't you worry about a thing. 1, 2, 3, and we'll go into this corner as well. 1, 2, 3. So it should be 5 gaps all the way around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And at the back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now at the back, this is going to be resting against some walls and stuff, so we're not going to need that, are we? So we've got that. 3 gaps in between there. We've got our 2 windows there. This going across the top, and we can have our gaps. So window wise, I might actually use some white stained glass. Fill in these windows here just to make it a little bit different. Okay, and then for the roof, let's do something a little bit different. So I'm gonna go like this. Stair, block stair, because I want the roofs to be a little bit bigger. And they're there. Okay, so we put a stair there, and then we can get our blocks out. Block, stair, block, stair, and I think we can get away with the rest of them being just stairs. So we can have stair, stair, like that, and then just the one on top like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. That should do. And then everywhere there is a stair, we can put them underneath, and now we can just drag this along, so we can bring it to the other side. No messing around, straight in there. And yeah, I think just from this simple design, you shall see we can definitely do some nice things with this. And once you've kind of got a plan that you want, you can always change the house design, but stick to having a theme. And this is what I'm going to do with this theme of the house. So hopefully, I think maybe you could put a stone brick or something. I think that might work in between. So you just have like this spruce as kind of like the outside layer, and then have stone brick. Well, not stone brick even, just normal brick as the kind of layered. But I'm just going to keep it simple, and we'll just see what it looks like. So at the back here, we're going to do exactly the same. So underneath each one, we're going to put a stair wherever there is one, like this. And then this is what I'm going to do across here. Put this across here, this across here, and this going all the way to the top. And then this one at the side, same at the back as well, like that and that. Now let me just duck underneath here. I'm going to change the time. There we go. Not that that made any difference whatsoever, but over here I'm going to see what this looks like. Okay, now might put one of these here and then this at the top. And then for here, we'll put this going over the top, and then we can have one, and then I kind of want to put some colour in, but at the same time, I might stick with maybe a diorite or something like that. It's quite simple, just fill in those gaps there. And then for this bit, I might put a bit of oak fence, just so we can have maybe a bit of a hanging basket. Let's see if we can do this. Might put this here, and then have a window here and here. And then what we can do here is take our dirt blocks, place it on top of these, and we can grab. So it's fairly detailed, I would say. Detailed-ish being the word. Right. Let's see, for these bits in the middle, we could have these on here and then have a bush in between each one on top of these ones, and then have something like a red flower or red rose, I think it is, rose bush there. And then we could have one of these outside with this, and we can always put plants around that, like this. I might put something like a mushroom or something. I can't put the mushrooms down. God. There we go. Something like that. So I'll get oak door. Oak. Let's get our oak door. So we're keeping it simple. Now at the back it can be really plain, because obviously we're not going to see much of this, but we can get our diorite here. If I can get through here, I'm going to have to get that through. Get the diorite going up here, and then the log going up to the top, obviously keeping it plain. And yeah, we can work with this. We can work with this, what we've got here. Okay. Perfect. Now on top of here, I'm wanting to do something like, I don't know if it'll look any good, but I'm going to give it a try. An anvil in here, and then get a spruce here and here, with an iron bar on top. Could look rubbish, but oh well. Something like that. Oh, that's fancy, bro. In fact, I am actually going to do this with the, I'll show you what I mean with the bricks. So we're going to get this bricks. We need some brick stairs. Now just in between these bits here, I think it will make our house look awesome. So we're just going to do this first, and then we'll go on to the stair part. You'll see what I mean. It'll just kind of have like an edging going all the way around. Like that. I'll put that back. Fill this in. We just need to get our first house perfect, and then we can copy and paste this around the area. And it'll be able to show you guys where how you can make one house look pretty awesome, by just scattering it around. If I can even talk properly, which I can't. It's quite late at night, but I've got a free house, and yeah, so I am Minecrafting. It's got to be done. But you have to let me know if you want me to try different kind of materials and things like that. I think what I will do for here, I'm going to do this as well. I'm going to expand this little area. I think underneath, because we've got the oak, I might actually do it in maybe, no, I think a stone might work, because if we're putting against the wall, perfect. Right, okay. Let's get this going across to the side. And then I'm going to do the same here. So we're going to grab our grass block. And then I'm going to use this again. We can obviously put some more flowers in there at each side. I might get some of this gate post just for the side panels there. Yeah, it still looks nice. We can get some torches on there as well to make it look good. Let's get this on. We'll decide what flowers we can have at the side. I think something like maybe a red poppy. So it's quite a colourful, bright house. Okay, so we've got that. And yeah, I think even just leaving that there might be quite cool, because what we can do from here is I might actually change that under panel for a spruce maybe. I'm going to try this now. It might not work, but I'm going to give it a go. So clear some space so we can actually get to this properly. Wait. I'm going to fill in some of this water so I'm not sliding all over the place first of all. Okay. Hopefully this works. If it doesn't, I apologise. So / pause 1. This is with world edit that we can do this. And then we go over here. We might have to go a bit higher to get that thing in. / pause 2. And then we can go copy. And then hopefully we can paste some stuff. So I'm going to go here, stand right in front of it, / copy. Okay, and then hopefully we can get this somehow onto this. So I want it level with this one, so it's going to go into the wall. To get it into that wall, we're going to have to go 2. So 1, 2, so it should be about there, if my calculations are correct. If not, well, I don't know. Then I messed it up. Okay, / paste -a. So that's minus the air. Oh. That went terribly wrong. I didn't actually mean to bring all the water. That is, that's tragic, actually. It kind of looks cool, but it's not what we're going for. God damn it. How can I do it? I'm going to have to like remove all the water around it. Right, okay, so abort mission. / undo. Hopefully that takes away all the water. Now, I think I'm going to have to drain some of the water. Where should I do it? Right, I didn't really think this one out very much. Okay, let me try this. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to give it a go. Okay, so, right, okay, I've got an idea. Don't you worry about a thing. So we're going to grab our axe, and then we're going to go like this and like this, / set stone. A lot of this will be just me panicking on world edit, so I don't know. Hope you enjoy that. / set stone. We're doing this, people. Okay. Don't you worry about a thing. I'm pretty sure I've got this. If I haven't, I apologise. Right, okay, we're standing on here. We might not be taking the stone with us, but I can live with that. Okay, so pause 1. And let's go over here. Pause 2. I think it'd be about there. Pause 2. And then we're going to copy from the front of the building, probably about here. And then, hopefully, if all works, from here, we should have a nice new, screw my life, house. Yeah, so we've kind of got that into the thing, so at least we know we can bring it back maybe too. So I'm going to undo this. Undo. And then I'm going to try it again. Pause A. So it's only the door we're missing. That is going perfectly into that. I can live with that. I can live with that. That's good. That's good. Okay. So we've got one up there. It's looking awesome. Now we're going to put one here. But okay, I'm going to rotate it. / rotate 180. Okay, so the rotate is 180, and then let's paste this bad boy. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Would you look at that? Let's have a look if it's gone in correctly. So we've got some of this in here, but we can remove it because it doesn't affect it too much. So yeah, we've got that. I might put one down here. I want it kind of into the side of it. There we go. Yeah, that's perfect. Right, let's change the time. I think that's vital, so we know, and we can see what we are doing. So I'm going to rotate another 90. Rotate 90 this time. Okay, it's not working. Rotate. Is it / rotate? Oh my god, I can't even spell anymore. / rotate 90. Yes. Okay, so hopefully that would be this way around. Oh, we'll just see here. We'll just see. Paste A, so it'd be behind me. Okay. Okay, right. At least we know what we're doing now. Undo. 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 There we go. Okay, so we've got that. We've got that nice little mountain area there. And should we put another one over here? I'm going to rotate. Where am I going to rotate it? Another 90? Would that work? I don't know. Let's try it. Rotate. We've rotated it another 90, and then paste A, so it's there this time. Okay, I'm gonna. Yeah. Okay. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm a bit of a noob when it comes to this stuff. And then I'm gonna put one here. Just right about here. Boom. Okay, that's a crap place. A rubbish place. Okay, so I'm gonna have it here. It might go into the bush, but it's all good. We've just dodged that. That's awesome. Right, so now we can work on our little bit. So we've got our houses around the area, which is pretty cool, pretty awesome. And this is where we can start to make it look pretty awesome and beast. Well, at least I hope so anyway. So we can get this going around here. We just kind of want it overlapping by one, and the rest of it can go back to this building back here. So as you can see, underneath all this, we can fill all this in. Now I'm going to use a little bit of world edit to fill in all the flooring, but we need to get this back bit done, and then we can have like walkways and stuff. It's going to look cool, trust me. If you don't trust me, don't worry, I don't trust myself, so it's fine. Right, we'll get this to here. / set 5-1. Perfect, perfect. So we've got that one, and we can have like little walkways going down, and then little barrage. I don't know what I'm on about. Barrages? What the heck are barrages? And then you can fill it with barrages and things like that. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So you dig me? You dig? What, you don't dig? And you're a Minecrafter? Sort your life out, mate. I'd probably look at that. So we've got this. I don't want this at the side. This we can get rid of this stone. Now, this is going to look great because you may think it looks plain at the moment with all that stuff, but as soon as you do stuff like this, I'll show you. Right. Oh yeah. Are you seeing the vision now? Are you seeing the vision? 3. I might actually put that there, so it's level with the house. So maybe 1 here, so it's level with that one on the house. 1 there, and then this one in the corner, and this one. Did we have it a bit wider there? So just the one. Yeah, we can expand it a little bit more, just like this. And then how many gaps is there? 2 gaps. Perfect, that's fine. And then we're going to have that level with this one, so you can kind of alternate them. They don't have to be a certain way. You can have that at the back, you can have it expanding up here, you can even have these bits coming back there, so it kind of works in with the mountain. Now this bit here, we can have like a little jetty coming out here like this, so we can fish from this, or we can have them all interlocking and combining together. We can have it ramping up so it goes and joins into that one up there. Let's see for here. Yeah, something like this would be fine. Like that. That's cool. What we can do, just so we can get some fence on, even though it's quite wide, but I'm cool with that. Now this one here, let's say we've got 1 down the side there, 1 down the side there. Let's bring this out by the same as what we did with that one, so it looks kind of the same. And I want this one to kind of join onto one of those, so if we can get some stairs coming down, maybe bring this out a little bit more, so 3. I think the best point is about there when we can start to bring it up. I might put the stairs like this, so it goes up like this and joins onto this one. It's going to be pretty awesome, I'm sure of it. And then this underneath here, and then it should fit onto here perfectly. So we're going to have this connecting onto here, that goes out there. We might have it going out here as well, but for things like this, we could expand like all of this and then have a log coming down from this point and then have a gap here. But I might bring it a little bit more, so we've got at least a little bit of walk room to get behind here if we do put some logs in. And we'll get this log to go here instead, through this bit, fill that in, and then 3 gaps there, 5 gaps there, making sure it's level with this one. Let's bring it up, and then bring this one up so it's level with this one. And this one, bring it up here, and that's a little bit different. Doesn't matter, unless you're a bit OCD. You don't have to do it the way that I'm doing it. Bring it into here. Boom. Right, so, just to make it a little bit different, we'll use some of the oak. So that bit's all trapped off. And then, what would be the best way for this? Now, obviously the stairs are that way. Could we have it like this and have our stairs going down like this maybe? Like that. And then this one, all we'd have to do is stretch it to here instead of this one. So you can always change it around, you can always play around with different things that work for you. Let's have one, we could test it here and here. See if that works. It seems to work quite well. We'll get some of this fence, bring it round to maybe, if we can expand this bit and put a log here and here. To there, that should be okay. And to here. So it doesn't have to be like this. I mean, that bit can just trail into there, or if you don't like that, you can expand it a bit. You could probably get away with that. So you can bring it into the tree there, bring this one back, and then instead of this going here, you could have this in here, and then this goes into here. This gives you more room, and it's locked into that tree now. For this underneath here, you can bring it so it locks into both of these here, which means we can go like this, lock all those in, and it works perfect. And maybe some up here as well. So that kind of works. We can leave that open, so that's a way that you kind of get out. We can fill this stuff in like that. So that's okay. We could work on this one now. So do it one past like we did with the rest. Making sure it's one past here. And then we could go boom, boom. So we've got that all filled in. Perfect. And somehow we could have that one connecting up to that one somehow, even though they're not level. They don't have to be, because we can have like other bits that trail into it. I'm going to change the time again. Time set. 0 blocks affected. Well, that's fine by me, because I'm sick. I'm tired of everything being ruined. Maybe this is where we could start to have this part of this design like this. I think I kind of want little waterfalls coming down from here. Don't judge me, but I think it might look quite good. So here, here, and here, and then let's wall it off, because we're probably going to have people falling down. So I'm going to do something like this. We can have like flower beds, so people can still get past on this bit here, and then we can have it going up into the cave system that we have utilized. Going round to there, might even have it into there like that. Whoa, like that. So that goes into there. You can obviously clear some spaces out, but let's have a look what that looks like. Got that coming down. I think I might expand this a little bit more like this, and instead of this I might just put some, I might put something like this on, where it's kind of dirt above it, and then get trapdoors round it, and then we could put some bush on it maybe, and it's just kind of like a little decorative piece of artwork. Okay, we've got that, and we get our bushes. We can put them something like that. We can expand this out so it goes into here maybe. Let's see, let's expand this out a little bit more, and then bring this over in a 3 so it joins in with this one. It's just above the tree. I might actually do that as a 5 there, like that, and then we could grab this. It goes down into this bit, goes all the way through the water, and it comes through the tree for a pillared support. Do the same here, so we go straight through the tree like that, and it's just kind of a walkway. Maybe we could have like a little passage that goes through the house there, but would that be okay? I don't know, but we could probably try to get away with it like this. Bit random, but I think the floor level would be about here. We'd just obviously have a ladder going through to this bit. So you can visit your neighbour like, hello mate, I just came through your window, hope you don't mind. In fact, I came through your roof. There seems to be a hole there for some reason. And let's do this. So we can utilise the stairs, and then we could have this interlocking into that, so it looks like it's part of the roof. And then this roof point here, we need to make it so it's a little bit different from the other houses. So 1, 2, 3 across the top, we can put stone, put an extra other stone there. Maybe make this one into that so we can put the doors on. I'm just going to grab a door from here. And we've got doors coming into here. Put these either side so it's a little bit different. In fact, we could just do something like this. You know? And turn that one into a full one, that one into a full one there. And you have now got a luscious entrance into your top house. Boom, just like that. And then you can obviously bring this round like that. You could have this as your trail going all the way down as a ladder to get up into that area. So much you can do. It just depends what you kind of like and what you kind of how you want it to look. But out here, I mean, you could even get away with, let's see if we could just do this, just something like that, and then turn that into a full block like that. Little kind of cheats that you can do like that. And then we can get this going around here. You could just have it blocking into there. People are not really going to notice it. Let's get something into here, and then let's get one going all the way down from here, bring it all the way up. So we've got that going into there, and I might put another one here, a log going down here, exactly where the pig is. Typical. So that one goes into there, and see, something like this, you could just have it blocking off at that point. And then we want this bit to join onto here. But as you can see so far, it really does make a difference. You can really get into all these places. I mean, for down here, you could even have just a staircase coming down from here. Like this. And then we could have a jetty to get around. Hopefully you can still get around here with your boat if we don't block it up too much. Let's see. So we get that to about that point there, and then we can get these going down like this. And then underneath this bit now, this is where we're going to have our little jetty that goes all the way to land. I'm going to actually take away this space and then bring it to here. Actually go underneath the tree, I think. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. I'm going to get my world edit back out. Hopefully you enjoy tutorials like this. It's something a bit different from my typical tutorials. I know it's not exact. I'm not telling you the exact things to do, but hopefully this inspires some inspiration from you or something. I don't know what I was expecting from this, but it's something a little bit different. You'll have to let me know if you want me to do more like this. I don't usually do these sort of tutorials, but I'd be quite happy to probably do stuff like this. I think people are wanting me to bring back my survival series, and I've actually been contemplating that lately, so I might do. Oh, that looks quite like a cool space. I mean, you can utilize things like this. So you could do something like bring this down into the mountain, use the mountain. You know, you can do all sorts. Bring it down into the cave, so you've got a nice little cave system. And then just fill in these bits. You can fill bits of grass at the side. just to kind of decorate it and stuff with some bone meal like this sort of thing. Just kind of edge it all out. Get some grass in there. And then get some bone meal on the job. Get some bone meal, put it aside. Do you know, stuff like that, when it's going down, you can have flows of water going down. You can have maybe another jetty coming off at this point. Luckily, we can still get underneath there. I might actually put more blocks down there just to cover up those bits. Or I might actually just continue with the stairs. Would that look better? Yeah. Something like that, you know. Yeah. So it's quite empty space here. So I'm going to bring another jetty from here, just for no reason, just so we can kind of use it to walk. And I'm going to have 3 gaps in between each one, so it kind of all equals out. I'll do the same here. And yeah, you can start off with a bit, like when you're doing a village like this, you can start off with a basic outline, and you might not think necessarily it's going to look good, but if you spend enough time on it, you can really make such a drastic change by adding just the most simplest things to your build. I mean, look so far what we've achieved, and this is, we can leave that there. We haven't done all too much, really. We've just copied and pasted quite a lot. Once you've added bushes around and vines coming down from places, and maybe you want like hanging baskets like this, where you'd put like that, get some glue stone, and then we could use the same old trapdoor sort of thing, so we could get something like this hanging down in areas where we choose. Get these wrapping round, so obviously the boats can see at night when you're kind of driving around, but just simple things like that, you know. Once you've got those scattered around all over the place, you could even have like this going across, so you could have some in some places, others in, like, change it up a bit. Maybe if you wanted to have like an underground bit where it's well, let's see, if you wanted to add a bit more detail underneath, do you know, something like this, and then just have like these bits every now and again just trailing around. Look how much difference that makes. It's quite astonishing. God, I'm a geek. Shut up. I cringe at myself sometimes. Cringe at myself. It's astonishing, don't you agree, darling? Oh yes, absolutely abysmal. What? What did you say? Nothing. No, you're just talking to yourself. I'm glad. I'm seriously glad no one's in at the moment, because they'd think I'm a right crackpot. Well, I am, but do you know what I mean? Sometimes you just got to keep it on the down low. Do you know what I mean? When you're out in public and stuff. I don't know what I'm even on about anymore. Right. I'm going to put this underneath here and that underneath there, and yeah, see how it's kind of odd, and there's like odd bits in odd areas. Like here, we could get away with just putting one down at the side here, just so we can kind of keep with the same pattern with those things underneath, like these underneath, like that. So we've got that underneath, and then we'll get these trailing. It's a good theme, this, I think. You can definitely get some like hanging baskets in different places to make it look even better. But just something simple like this, by adding this like extra structure, is just makes it look all the more mint, mate. So yeah. But look, something like that. I mean, just making sure you're adding little bits that you don't like about this bit. You can always change it about, do your own thing. I mean, here as well, what we could do is change this about. We could obviously get the landscape in here, because this one's a bit dodged. You've got a bit of a tree there, so you just kind of work with the landscape and bring it all the way around, just kind of until it looks like it's believable. I guess. I mean, we could even get away with that tree being there. There we go. I'll just get this up here and just have it to there. Still believable, I think. That to there, that coming down here. I might actually do it as a 3, and then we can get some more spruce. And realistically, I think we should have it so it comes in level with this. So we're going to have to remove this one here, and then have this as like a block there, just like that. Bring this across. We can remove this bit so we can still use it as usable space. You see what I mean, man? Bring this across here, and we'll do the same for this here. We can't get the boats into this bit, but we could always have like I'll tell you what we can do. I know what we can do here, where we can save this, where we can still get boats through and we can still cross. I've just had a master plan. I'm going to put this here and this here, and then put these through, kind of like an opening bridge maybe. Might not work, but I'm going to give it a try. So here, right, I'm gonna put trapdoors here. So you've got to kind of open the trapdoors to get through. Even for this bit here, so I'll duck down and get those in there. 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 And there. And then when you're in your boat, you could just go like this. Obviously you've got to put them to the side so they all open up like that. So we're going to have to put that to the side there, that to the side there. So you can still, hopefully, get your boat through there, and then you can close it behind, or someone that's up top can obviously get these up like this. There must be a way where you can kind of do all of them by just a lever or something. Guess we won't put fences on that bit, but we can still get our boat through, which is good. So we could maybe have a boating area there, where it's like you have your boat in or whatever. But yeah, we've got that. We've got this coming up. Maybe you could get this going up to this building like this, and then we're up into the next house. We've got a nice little area around. I think we need to work on this one now and connect it to the rest of them. So bring this, in fact, just kind of working with the wall and just bringing it across. Let's get a bit of world edit on this. To there and to this back one here. 5-1. So we've got that one there. I'm thinking I might have this go down to that cave. So let's see if we can maybe level this off a little bit. So you just kind of come through here. And this obviously curls round, and that's how you get into the next one. You'd obviously light this up a bit. That's actually still into... Okay. You could actually have an entrance into that bit. But you kind of get the idea through there, so I don't need to do too much to that. Just kind of giving you inspiration, as one would say. Let's get it round to about this bit here. And then we can have it sloping up. I don't know how far. Let's see. Hopefully, so we don't bang our head on this, we can still kind of get up. There we go. Problem solved. Like this. Is that about the same height? Let's bring this over. Perfect. That's going to there. And then I'm going to have this coming out this side. To there. And then I'm just going to have it joining into that mountain there. And we can have some pegs joining across. Could even have this wrapping round, so this is how it kind of attaches. And then have this coming down from this point. Making sure it's all structurally sound, I think. And then bring it down to this point. There we go. And you can put 3 gaps in between. I think I'm going to start using 3 all the way until I get to the other side. So like that, and then 1, 2, 3 gaps, place there, 1, 2, 3 gaps, place there, 1, 2, 3 gaps, place there, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, see what it looks like at the other side here. Would this be okay? Yes, I think we should be cool with this. There we go. And obviously we're going to do the same here as well, and that's out of the way of everything else as well. Like that. Hopefully this will, oh, that would have been perfect. I suppose we could do this. Nobody's gonna know. Okay, they will. They will definitely know. In fact, I'm gonna do this like this, and then we can have this bit coming out a little bit. This is like to this point here. Only to this point. And we can always have some more boardwalks going across there. Let's set the time again. And this going across here, this going across here. That's probably the end there. I would leave it there like that. So people can kind of peer off the end. You can even have like a jump spot from here. A diving board maybe. Do you know what? Let's just put a diving board there. I mean, so people can just dive straight into that. It's probably not the best place for a diving board, if I'm honest. Right, I want a diving board here. Just here. Right, okay, so for my diving board, I'm going to have this here. And then I'm going to get some carpet. Just get some carpet here. And then we get some string. Because that's what will hold the carpet on. String. Can I have some string, please? Get some string. 1, 2, 3. I think 3 should be a sufficient amount for a diving board. Boom! Perfect. Probably would make that deeper if you're going to actually dive off there. But for now, seeing as though this is not a real world, I think we can get away with it. I'm going to bring this to here. And then I'm probably going to have one right about here. Is this wrong? Yes, it's wrong. Damn. So from this point here, I can remove this stuff. I hope my recordings don't mess up for this, because usually this is what puts me off doing big things like this. I'll end up doing a big build like this, and then because I've gone so long building it and talking on it, it just ends up ruining. And I'm like, oh, that's the wrong word, but oh well. It just ends up breaking, and then yeah, not happy, almost addicted. I'm gonna put this here, fill it in with the stone. We can actually take that off, so we can go up here. Let's have a look what it looks like underneath. We could probably take away that. In fact, we can just add it, because we're going to have these stairs coming on here. Now, I'm going to match these bits. We're not going to do the typical free thing. We're just going to put them wherever we see these other ones here, so it kind of matches with it. so they don't look like just random logs coming out of the ground. It actually looks like it's got some sort of a structure. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I think just these little details, like we've just changed our tree there, but our tree's coming all the way through there. So for here, now we can stick to our 3. Okay, but we'd have to do it this way. That's going down to there. And then 3 would be here. And then we've just got the 1 there, which we've got another diamond board. I don't know. It's working out pretty perfect. Let's see. Would that dive into the abyss? Yeah, perfect. So I'm probably going to remove some of this. It's a bit of a health hazard. And I haven't got any insurance, so I'm probably going to do that. So get this across here. And down to there. And then, of course, we could just bring this across the mountain. This is all working out too perfect. All I need now is for my game data to screw up. Right, so now I'm going to add these details underneath all these just to make it pop and look awesome. In fact, could we... let's see. Just for that bit, I think we'll put another log coming down. No, in fact, nobody has to know for that bit. And then here, this going around here, this going across to here. We can have them on here, and we'll just have the 1 log going through, which fits perfect. How... oh my god. How unperfect is that? My god. That's going to annoy me, so do you know what I'm going to do? I would rather have the 2 fence there than have that there. See, these little details, nobody's going to know, but like, this is how you can change them a bit. I mean, you could bring that back even more, but this here, I'm going to have that into there, and then I'm going to have this across here. Just boarding in that, and yeah. Can we still walk around this little bit? We could still get into here, which is perfect. I'm going to put the doors on at least for these. I'm not going to do all the interior for them. If you want interior designs and stuff, I do interiors on some of my other tutorials, like on some of my houses, so you could definitely check those out. Let's get the doors on all these first. I've got this one here. I've still got this stuff to do. So I'm going to get this to here. Have we got any more missing? Any more takers? Any more takers? No. Okay, so for this bit, nobody's got to know there. Nobody will even notice. Even though I notice and it's killing me on the inside, but it's fine. That to there, get these back, and yeah, I think because of these taller ones, we could probably put some more structural support in them. I'm gonna do this. Don't know why. I think to add more detail as well, we can have the logs facing out in certain areas. So even though no one's gonna see that back there, I will. That's what matters. Okay, so for these bits here, we could have stuff like this. Okay. Just because this one's higher, I think it would need a lot more support. So we'd have these beams coming into here, all interlocking, and all exchanging numbers and whatever. Let's get this going to here. This one would come all the way across, and it would probably go into the mountain there. This going across here, and then this one would be interlocking into there, that one would be interlocking into there, into here as well. Hopefully you get some inspiration from this, but I think something like that really does pull it together, and it's amazing how fast you can get something like this done. So we've got this one that goes all the way around into this. That's how you get up there. That one, you have to go through that person's house to get into this one. So realistically, we need another walkway down from here. Would this work though? Would it be too much? Tune in next time. No, I'm only joking. Hopefully that should just reach, I think. Because I don't want it too close to the house, because then it would look very, very odd. But if we can get away with it, so it comes across into here. And it's not, yeah, that's perfect. I might put it in there so you just walk either side of it. Like this. And then I'm going to have to get another log coming down from here. Like that, and then this I'm gonna have across here, and then down here we could just use blocks until we get to the bottom, and then we're gonna have to maybe bring this up like this, just at the right height for us to walk underneath it, like this. Perfect. So when we bring these down, we're going to have this here and this here. Maybe coming through here. So you just kind of got the one stair at the bottom. But it means we can use these blocks here to come all the way down just to this point. We might be able to get away with it and it actually look alright. We shall see. So we can get underneath here, perfect. We can remove these because people are not really going to notice that. Like that, you could have it for like storage area. Let's bring that down to there, down to here, sorry, and get these in. Let's change the time again. I'm sorry if it goes too dark in some areas. I do really like using the shaders, and it's probably my guilty pleasure. And using it without shaders, I don't seem to enjoy it as much anymore, which is a shame. Right, I'm going to fill these in. So we can get through here, that's perfect. We can get through to the other side, that's good. Is that level with this house? Could this one go all the way across here and make some funny little house thing that's just weird? Yes, we can, and we're going to do it. Because we just can. This is at the point where I'm just gonna bring a light down, so I'm gonna get some glowstone here, put some glowstone here. Does it affect our walking on the way down? No, it does not. Still no. So we've got a nice, I might leave that open like that. I think that's quite nice, like that. And then at the side here, 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4, and then I'm going to do something a bit crazy. I'm just going to put a cobblestone there, cobblestone there, and then I'm going to have a wooden trapdoor on top of here, and a trapdoor on top of here, another one underneath here, and another one underneath here, and then bring this down 1 2 3. 1 2 3. Have this coming out here, so it's kind of like on a little pivot system. And then I'm going to put some random stuff on it. I'm gonna put this on it underneath and make a little square where it's like little crane systems. Woohoo! Some amazing little crane systems. which is going to keep, I don't even know. Let's just put some melons on it or something. Melons. Let's get some juicy melons and stick some melons on it like that. Awesome. So it's like a counterweight or something. I'm sorry if this is like probably the weirdest build you've ever come across, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's kind of nice. And then obviously to make it look quite good, you can add like silly things like this. So we get the trees, and let's get some vines, and let's get some lily pads around the area. So we can get some boats and stuff, but I'm gonna add some lily pads around first of all, just to make it look pretty. I think you can go a bit overboard with them, but I don't mind. So we've got that little boat passing. Let's get loads of lily pads, and then just in random places, if you want to add an extra thing like this, and then place 1, 2, 3 trees on. You've got nice little walkways with little tree paths. Might put like tree either side. We can't put one there actually. Let's put trees on the side here, making sure we're working with some good numbers, some odd numbers. Just put them in like certain places, like there it's got 4, there's got 5, that's got 6. Maybe put it on the 5 one, and then either side of this one, here and here. Put them up 2, put them up 3, put them up as many as you like. Might put some around here just to make it look pretty. Around on these bits here. I mean, I could probably stay and do this for hours and hours and keep going at it, and that's what it's all about. Just kind of keep adding to it, keep adding little quirky bits, make it your own, you know. Let's put one there, so we've got one gap there at the side, and then we can't put another one there, so we could have a 2 bush, but I'm just going to do this instead. I'm going to bring these in, do it this side and this side, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 this time. So some of the bigger ones up here, it stands out a bit, looks a bit more edgy. I don't know what I'm on about. And then we could have some here, maybe one here, same at the side, one here and here, just the one there, one because we've got 3, another one there, another one here. I'll probably just put 3 for these ones. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And you can have vines coming down from different places. You could obviously choose where you want to put your vines. You don't have to have them in certain places. You could have like little chairs at the side. So for an example, you could have like just seating arrangements, just random seating arrangements around, you know. Some little seats around here. Maybe that's where you queue up for your diving board privileges. Got some benches up there. Let's get some more seats around. Where else can we put them? Maybe one here and here. 2 people could sit there and have a chat. One could sit underneath a crane because he likes living on the edge. And then here as well. So just little details like this. Maybe outside here with the quartz, we could have those. That's odd, so that's going to annoy me. Even. Do you know what I mean? And that is directly with that, so I can live with that bit. And yeah, just so much. I mean, even if you want to do stupid things like this, for instance. And then get some normal trapdoors, iron trapdoors, whatever trapdoors you like, just to add that detail. Do you know what I mean? Let's see what that looks like. You know, I'd probably go with these. So, just like little vents, you know, here and there. So when you're walking through, you've got like the odd vent here and there, like a vent between these two. Scatter them around a little bit. So the bridge has some breathing room. I have no clue what I'm on about, but it sounds pretty good. So I'm just gonna stick with that and pretend I know what I'm on about. Let's see, some boats. Yeah, we'll get some boats around the area. Some boats here. Get some boats underneath here. Boats around this little area. There's a lot of boats. Maybe this is just like a boating kind of area thing that people come and boat. Experienced boaters only. Come on down and show your boating skills. Yeah, white water rapid boaters. I mean, it's like a boating village. It's awesome. I mean, if you want to do the same as what you've done up here with this pattern on these lower patterns here, so you used to do it like this. I'll just do the one, just so you get an example. There you go. You know, if you want to do that, I'm probably gonna do that for this one. Coming around here, like this, going into there. And this is what I mean for like these back bits here. If you can have these logs sticking out like that, just to add more detail to it, so it looks structurally sound. So you can do that if you like. Also, to add more detail, you could probably add stuff like buttons as pins that pin these like woods into place. Probably adds a lot more detail to it, and it doesn't look half bad. Let's have a look. And then down here as well, we'll put them for these pins. It might be a bit overboard, but obviously you don't have to do it like this, but something like that, you know, it adds something to it, I guess. Same for here, just like here and here, up here and here. We don't have to do it for those bits, just do them on the bits that are kind of showing. There, like that. Put them on here as well. You don't have to do it for that bit. You could do them on here as well. It's a lot of buttons, man. There was one guy, I don't know, I think he had some problems, but it never, he didn't like me putting buttons on things. He's like, can you stop putting buttons on things? Alright, special person, I will stop putting buttons on things. I don't mean to offend you by putting buttons everywhere. He must have had OCD and just got sick of me placing buttons, but deal with it, mate. I'm sorry. It's just some things you have to live with in life. Right, let's sugar cane, and we can add some sugar cane around to the place. It always makes it look nice. Obviously add some flowers and stuff. Get some sugar cane around the area, just on the sides of the buildings. I don't think you can go too overboard with a sugar cane. I think it just really makes the build, and you can add like loads of stuff around the area and stuff like lights and stuff, obviously to keep it nice and lit up. Put some lights around it, obviously those lights that I showed you, like let's put another one here, maybe get a glowstone, put that underneath. You can have them at the top, you can have them at the bottom like that, whatever you like. And let's see, I might use some of these rose bushes and some of these around the area. Let's get some rose bushes around here. And even if you wanted to have like some on the mountain sides here, just to kind of make it a bit random. Some up here, just adding a bit of colour here and there, you know. But I think we have definitely built something to be proud of. I kind of don't like the white chairs or benches. We kind of stick with something like this, I think would look a lot better. Well, for me anyway, but if you guys are obviously building your stuff, you're going to do it however you like. I'd like to think you just kind of use my tutorials as a template and don't necessarily copy them block for block all the time. You kind of use a bit of initiative and do your own thing. And that's what I think Minecraft's all about. You take inspiration off everyone and make it your own. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this tutorial. I'm just going to quickly flick it into a different shader. Hopefully it doesn't affect it too much. But I'm going to stop this recording here, and then I'm probably going to record a little bit in some different shade. In fact, you probably saw it at the beginning anyway, so you probably don't want to see it again. But anyway, guys, I'm almost addicted. Hopefully you enjoyed this different video. If you watched all the way to the end, you guys are awesome, and thank you for slapping the like button. And when you do subscribe, make sure you hit that little bell button and ask for notifications all the time. I post every day, so if you just look at my channel, I will have new videos up every single day. So, well, hopefully. Sometimes I miss videos, but I've got like over 500 videos, so you can't really go miss. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this installment of Minecraft kind of ravine village, I guess. I don't know if it's even a ravine, like a mountain cliff side village or something. So yeah, catch you in the next video, guys. Peace out.